What's going on, anime and Gunpla fans? It's your favorite builder, All My Wings, with another video, and today we are going to be talking about the Repair 4 Part 2. And if you guys haven't seen the last video, I just want to say to everyone, thank you so much for the 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube page. We've been doing it for quite a while now, but honestly, I can't thank you guys enough for continuing to support the page and continuing to support what I love to do. So let's get into the video. So of course, after building the parts and everything on stream, I have noticed some pros and I've also noticed some cons. First of all, I guess I'll just go over the pros. This arm is pretty awesome. This EXO arm works so well, and they did a really good job in making this because it really does look like the metal build, and it's really cool. And of course, you know, I will be doing that comparison soon enough, but before we do that, I just want to go over some of the parts that after being built. So of course, you see the EXO arm, and of course this goes on the back as well. So if you just attach that, I believe this is the back skirt that goes onto the on the back of its skirt there on his butt. And of course the GN sword looks pretty sick, really nice. And of course, the last but not least, the star of the show of the Quanta bits. And as you can see, it's pretty nice and detailed here. And if you can open some of the parts, you can actually see the mobility. Of course, you see them there. Now, and I want to mention, first of all, when you place this shield on right here, be very careful putting it on, because I had a struggle for the longest time to try to play this on, because there is a joint inside, or I guess the part that connects the two together. You would literally have to balance it out, and it's really annoying. And if you ever get this, you'll understand what I mean, because literally when I had to build it, I had to hold it up like this and slowly put it on gently, and I think it took me about like 30 minutes to figure it out, and it took me forever to do it. So I would highly not recommend it, and it was just a pain in the booty. Something that, you know, hopefully I'll never have to do again. But overall, it is pretty nice, and of course you can probably pull these out as well. I don't really want to, because, you know, it looks really nice the way it is, and I'm afraid I'm gonna break it, so I'm probably not gonna do it. But let me show you what it looks like on the amazing EXIA. So even in this pose right here, with just having the exoskeleton arm, I'm actually okay with this. But I know if you want to keep it to the original, obviously, because that's what you're kind of here for, it doesn't fit. It does not fit into this part. You would need the master grade original EXIA to make it fit. I've also heard, you know, just from the images and everything, surprisingly, it does not give you the parts for the EXIA Repair 3 or 2 legs, because the legs are super different overall. So I guess technically the amazing EXIA has something closer to that. But you know what, here is a little bit about the EXIA Repair 4 when I put on the parts to it. So obviously I didn't put the back skirt because it couldn't fit, but I kind of made it work on the top, so it kind of worked. But it looks really nice, and I really like the way really nice with just the exoskeleton arm. And like I said, I honestly would be okay if I just add the amazing booster at the back. And honestly, oh, it probably can't fit all the way, but even like this, like, let me get it just right. Like just like this, honestly, I think this is pretty badass already. It's that exoskeleton arm that actually makes it really worthwhile, and I really like it the way it is. But yeah, let's compare it to the metal build. And here we are with the EXIA Repair 4 metal build, and wow, this looks so cool after taking it off after so many months, because I think it's literally just standing there inside, you know, posing. So it feels weird holding on to this and how heavy this thing is. So obviously the biggest difference is the details on this thing, so it's totally different. And obviously I have the decal sheet here, but obviously I didn't put it on there, so I'll just show you guys reference that you can have the option putting it on. But if you were to compare it to the plastic, it's pretty similar to what it is. It doesn't seem too much of a difference. Obviously the material is obviously really different, but overall it looks pretty nice from what I've seen here. Looks great. And the exoskeleton arm, so let's try to compare the arms to the side here. It's honestly pretty similar. Like, it doesn't look that much more different, and obviously the parts are so different. Oh, you guys can see the clear parts, so the clear parts technically there, but obviously the metal one is clearly more detailed and nicer, but the plastic one actually does very well for what it is. And as I mentioned about the legs, the EXIA Repair 4 has the EXIA Repair 2 legs, so it has these things right here, so it's a little different here. And of course the backpack is super different, and as mentioned, I believe this one does have it, but it is kind of off, so you would have to connect it with the EXIA, the normal EXIA repair. And here's something that I thought that was really different. If you look closely here, it actually has the metal, I guess, coloring, the gunmetal kind of coloring on the side here. Obviously this didn't come with it, so that's another thing that a lot of people kind of had issues with, but I guess that's why we have a metal build, so it's a little more unique. But that was something I wanted to mention, and I thought that was something that a lot of people might get upset about, or maybe something that's kind of like you have to do it yourself. But you know what, it is a third party, it's not their job to be exact, so either way I'm okay with this. But yeah, if you haven't bought yourself one, you can buy yourself one, and I don't know, I think it's worth it. So if you want to get one, please get one, and if not, then well, you can always get the metal build. So guys, if you really like this video, guys, thank you so much for supporting my page all the time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Hey, I was watching that.